Hey everybody, the O Guy, and today we're going to be looking at the brand new Weezer album, the Teal album. Weezer is a world famous pop rock band that back in the early to mid 90s released some of the most popular and influential indie alt rock albums of all time. And while I've never personally cared for their musical stylings or even Rivers' voice, I've always had a respect for the band for doing what they seem to like doing a lot and giving music to people that love it. Now if you recall back in 2018, there was a bit of a meme that got spread around through Twitter that was practically begging Weezer to cover Africa by Toto, due to that song being a popular meme at the time as well. So kind of unexpectedly they did it. They covered Africa, and it was less than average if you ask me. I heard that shit blasting everywhere I went for a little while, and I just did not care for that experience at all. So this brings me to their new album, their new self-titled album, the Teal album. This is a joke record. It's literally a f***ing meme. It kicks off with the infamous and previously mentioned Africa, where they don't really change much about it, except they add some more heavy distorted guitars during the chorus. The production is muddy, the instrumentation is bland, and the vocals are just painful. Fucking painful. Throughout this entire project, we get just covers. Mostly 80s tunes, some that I even love dearly, like Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Billie Jean by Michael Jackson, and Take On Me by Aha. Every one of these covers is basically the same, where they just take their original song, mix it poorly, then just blare their overly distorted guitars over it. If you've already heard any of these songs, which you most likely will have, you're gonna get what you expect. There's no clever twists on the songs at all. It's just Weezer playing them how they were made, much more poorly, however. It's honestly kind of funny / cringy hearing Rivers try to do a Michael Jackson ad-libs on Billie Jean. There are some average and not unbearable covers on this thing though. Their versions of Happy Together and Stand By Me were listenable, but they still had the fundamental problem, which is that these are just covers and just have the overdone distorted guitar choruses. That's just a cliche at this point. So basically, Weezer were thinking to themselves, you know what? We did that funny lol XD meme a few months back with Africa and people listened to it. Why don't we do that same joke over and over and over and over on our next album? As you can see, I don't really enjoy this project myself. I've never enjoyed Weezer in general, and hearing them attempt to recreate some of the most famous and loved pop songs of all time, it just comes off as annoying. If you're a die-hard Weezer fan, go ahead and love this thing. And if you're into novelty records, I bet you'll love it too. I am feeling a 3.8 on this new Weezer album. I would love to hear what you think about this album in the comments. If you have any thoughts on it, I'm the O Guy. Thank you for watching. See you next time.